cleaned up for the day. It's going to be very hot later today, and I want my cleaning done before noon. So we're going to clean most of the morning here, get it all cleaned up. The rug's got to be shaken out. Wipe down the furniture that needs it. Take care of my breakfast plate. Tidy up the corner with all the wires. Make all the beds. I already swept in there this morning. TV does not need dusting. I have to decan that package. Laundry's going downstairs in a little while. The bags are going to be picked up later today from a friend. Bathroom needs attention. It's a high traffic area. Bed number 2. Tidy up wires and sweep. Anything on the floor of the closet, pick up. Full sweep throughout. You don't use the vacuum cleaner first thing in the morning. Put away some clutter here. Garbage can needs wiping down. Clean up this countertop with the stove. Every day I wipe down the microwave every morning. Countertop needs attention. My awesome husband already washed all the dishes that were in the sink, so we just got to wash the sink itself and put away all the dishes so nothing falls and breaks, and take care of the cookies and bread on the counter. Did you know that the tops to your spray bottles from the Dollar Tree work on these bottles? The spray nozzle was busted on this one, so I took one of the bottles off and I transferred it, and then I'm going to fill some in this for quick cleaning for when I need it. I thought that was really cool. I'm very excited about that because I bought the product. It's a full 32 ounce bottle of the LA Totally Awesome with the bang in it. I'm not sure what they mean by that, but it works wonderfully. And since we're doing laundry today, this rug's going to be washed, not just shaken or stirred. I'm going to do a full sweep in here. Take care of the breakfast plate on the couch. Get the blankets folded up. The green blanket needs washing today as well. That sits on the couch. And we're going to get cleaned up. Hey everyone, let's get moving and shaking and get everything cleaned up. I'm going to fold the blanket. Take care of that green blanket. Put the pillow away. We're going to get the rug and green blanket washed. Tidy up the wires here in the corner. The air conditioner units are in. We're going to be decluttering my rack in the dining area soon and putting away all the winter stuff. Going to do a full sweep. And then we decided we're going to mop. I'm going to mop, make sure all the floors are clean and disinfected and ready for the weekend. This is not so much of a high traffic area. I do sit out here and watch a lot of TV when I have downtime. My tween, the bedrooms in the front there, they're usually the only ones that come through. My teen's room is at the top of the stairs. So the top of the stairs are a very high traffic area with people going in and out to the bathroom or my kid going into their bedroom. And take care of the table here. I like to wipe it down every other day just to keep it dust free. It's an old cabinet that I've had since I was 18. On to the front bedroom here. Going to make the bed. Now when it's getting hot out and it stays hot for long periods of time, what do you clean? Do you clean certain rooms, certain areas that need attention, or do you just do it all and get it all done? Well, I have a small flat. It's a 3-bedroom. Sounds big, but the bedrooms are not that big. Matter of fact, the dorm that my kid is moving into is bigger than my husband's and mine bedroom. With that said, I can get it all done, usually in about 90 minutes, which is an all-morning clean to me. We're going to focus on this bedroom. I'm going to get the bed made. I already swept in here earlier this morning, so we just need a mop. And if anything needs wiping down or decluttering, we'll tackle that. If you're a person who never makes their bed, I'm going to have you ask yourself why. When you've had a bad day or a long day, wouldn't it be nice to come home to a nice made bed? You just plop down and not even think about it. Takes a couple of seconds. And now we're going to do one more sweep in here because I missed a few things because I swept earlier. Then we're going to concentrate on some decluttering. Grab the mop. I'm going to mop. I'm going to move the dresser over a little more. It needed it. That way there's a big space between the desk and the dresser, and you can look out the window. It's a very small room. Not very big, very quick to clean. Audrey's going downstairs. I'm going to take care of the bottles on the table first. Put some in the fridge. Sweep and mop in here. Move on to the bedroom and the bathroom. Do the kitchen last. I'm going to open up this package and take out the bottles there. Put the new ones to the bottom. And I do that because I rotate my stock. We did our shopping early this week because it's going to be raining Saturday and Sunday, and I didn't want to shop in the rain because it's just a hassle having to bring in groceries and bulk items. And with prices going up, it's more and more important to buy bulk. This is a 40 count. On to the sweeping, and we buy 40 counts of water, especially at $4 a package. That is a great buy, plus deposit. We drink a lot of water in the house, and we don't really drink the tap unless it's with tea or coffee, or if we have frozen orange juice, which we rarely don't even buy anymore. We usually buy the fresh orange juice bulk from BJ's. As I mentioned, it is very important if you are even single to buy bulk where you can, like toiletries, soaps, shampoos, things to clean with, favorite foods, even soda if you drink it, and buy the bulk to save yourself money so you're not running out constantly, also spending gas. If you have a favorite type of meat or poultry, buy bulk there. And if you have the freezer space, separate it out into different meals so you can just pull out a couple of pieces. Depending on your family size, no matter who you are, bulk is a good way to go. Into the middle bedroom, my teen's room. Nothing more wonderful than coming home to a made bed. Gonna get it made up, swept, mopped, check the garbage can to see if it needs emptying. So the room's nice and clean and ready for the weekend. On to my teen's bed. To get the pillows fluffed up. Then we're going to make the flap at the top. And I'll make sure all the wrinkles are out. Get some things moved around. Tuck the blanket down at the side. Do the flap. That's how my grandma taught me how to make my bed. How I taught my kids. The throws stay here all year. It gets cold in the room with the air conditioning on. It's an older model, but it works very well. One of the throws is being washed. That's why you don't see the green dinosaur. Now that the bed's made, we're going to put away the pile of clothes that I found. I give them a week. If it's not put away within the week, then I put them away. Then they'll have to take them out again. I don't want cluttered clothes in any of the corners or on the floor of the closet in this room. And try to keep it as clean and clutter-free as possible because it is small. We're going to do a quick sweep in here. Another awkward L-shaped room because of the bed. Going to empty out the garbage. You notice the smell. Make sure you keep your trash cans empty and clean so they don't smell. We're in the bathroom now. We're going to take care of the pedestal sink and the toilet on the right. Never do the tub on camera because it is rusty and old. I use Comet in the basin of the sink and around it and in the bowl of the toilet only, then spray it down with LA Totally Awesome with orange. And take care of the pedestal sink with the Comet. Gonna do the basin part, then around the sink area and wash the little soap dish because it gets a soap scum on it very easily. Do the faucets, shine them up. Then once we're done with the sink, we're going to focus on the toilet. Onto the toilet, I got a separate washcloth. Going to do the bowl first with the scrub brush. Then I'm going to let it drip dry in the toilet, the scrub brush. Have it hanging on the ledge. Spraying down the toilet with the Orange Awesome from Dollar Tree. With a clean hot rag, going to wash it down. We're into the kitchen. I'm going to take care of the clean dishes first. If anything's in the sink since we've been in here, take care of that. Wash it down. Wash underneath the dish drain and then the countertop, and then we'll finish up the floors. Into the kitchen now. I'm going to get these dishes put away. Going to get things sorted over here on the countertop. Move the camera back so you can see what I'm doing. The right cabinet we just decluttered recently. A no Pinterest cabinet redo. And what I mean by redo is by taking everything out and organizing it and decluttering it. Not necessarily refinishing the cabinets. Because I rent, I'd have to get permission from my landlord to be able to do that. Dish drain gets done 2-3 times a week, and underneath the surface there, it gets scummy from water dripping from dishes drying, and you want to keep it clean and hygienic. I grab 2 to 3 towels to wipe things up as I'm cleaning, and they'll go right down to the wash, because we are doing laundry today. Adjusting the camera again, so you can see me washing the dish drain. Picked this up at our bulk store a few years ago. We want a new one, but we haven't found anything we liked, and we really don't mind this one. You just gotta keep it clean and stay on top of it, because you don't want to put your clean dishes in something that's scummy and yucky. There was only one dish in the sink, so now we're going to scrub down the sink with a separate sponge, and using a clean towel, we're going to wipe down the soap from the sides of the sink. Certain areas of your kitchen, like your sinks, countertop, open food, garbage cans, or even the refrigerator could cause a horrible odor, especially during the hot months during the summertime. So you want to keep them clean. Now we're going to do the microwave, and I noticed that the plate needed washing, so I removed it and washed it off in the drain. And I'd like to use the big sheets there when they're drying to bring over a bunch of stuff at once, so I'm not going back and forth. Now we're going to put away some of the utensils. The larger ones have been staying nice and organized since I made that little organizer from cardboard from the recycle bin. My cutting board goes off to the side. Wipe down the countertops, especially if you've had coffee with sugar or tea, because you don't want to draw sweet ants. I keep ant traps in the house, and I keep chalk out. Ants do not like chalk. Putting the sponge back, we're going to wipe down the garbage can with the rag, because then it'll go right into the wash, and I'm saving money that way by not using the sponge and having to discard it. We have a system where we have a clean sponge for the sink. Previously cleaned sponges get used for countertops, and I have a sponge for one side of the kitchen as well as the opposite. So usually 3 sponges for wiping things down, and then a clean one for dishes only. The rag will go into the wash, and the tube's going to go into the recycle bin. We're going to grab the broom and dustpan and do a sweep in here. It's not a very big room. It's kind of an odd T shape. Make sure I get all the corners. I gotta get my glue gun heated one of these days and glue together the stacks from Dollar Tree so they stay stacked when I have produce in them. It's been very useful. I don't even mind the green anymore. It kind of goes with the red. That way I have my potatoes, onions, and apples in their own area and not on the floor somewhere in a bag. There's not a lot of space in here, so I try to organize it as best as I can. There's limited areas where I can put things to add extra storage. This old house really is a pain, but it's home. It's where we hang our hat. I'm going to grab the mop, and we're going to finish in here with a nice clean floor. The kitchen will be all ready for the day. It is a copycat takeout Friday. I'm going to do a tavern style refried bean dip, and I got everything I need for it. That is going to be coming up later this weekend for your enjoyment to learn how to make it. Try to do 2 to 3 videos every day, so you all have 3 videos per day to enjoy, including a short here and there. And a short is a video that's 5 minutes or less, like my lunch videos, or maybe a small grocery haul without the meal planning. We're just about done here. Just doing a couple of the areas to make sure I didn't miss anything. And I'm going to use that top shelf, as Melissa Johnson suggested, for some of the pots and pans that we don't use every single day. That way they're not in sight and they have their own home. My mop holder from the Dollar Tree is working excellently for that particular purpose. And we're done. Kitchen is all cleaned up and ready for the day. Today is copycat takeout night. I'm going to probably make a refried bean and dip for snacking during TV time. I got season 1 of Hannah Montana. They're going to reboot the series, and I've never seen it, only the movie, and I love the movie. And I love a lot of Miley's songs and her dad. I loved Doc that her dad did, Billy. Everything's all done. The bags will go later tonight. The rags will go into the next wash. Bathroom is all cleaned up. When it's hot, please make sure your bathrooms stay spotless, because you'll get a bad odor if you don't. Same thing with your garbage cans. Empty all trash cans of any foods in them. Mop. Keep an air freshener handy, or essential oils, whatever you prefer. And if you have a messy child, stay on top of them. Make sure the rooms stay clean. And always keep the kitchen clean, especially when hot, because you don't want to attract pests on top of smells. And if you have a pet, I have the cleanest gerbil ever, multiple times a week. Anytime her cage gets wet, it gets cleaned, and she's always nice and fresh. They don't take a traditional bath, they take a sand bath, if you didn't know that. Gerbils are very unique animals, very cute, very smart. They know their name, and they know certain words. If I say kiss, she'll come up to me and kiss me.